Welcome to The Better Life with Dr. Mary Ann Pinkston. Join Dr. Pinkston today as she teaches you how an integrative approach to health, combining holistic and contemporary medical information, can lead you to the better life. And now, here's your host, Dr. Mary Ann Pinkston.
Hey, good morning, everybody. San Antonio. You know, I think actually when this airs, it's afternoon on Sunday, and I always say good morning, so, oh well. I am here today. I have got a guest that I've had on before, Jacqueline Smith of the Jacqueline Smith Foundation and the Ehearts. You're going to have to help me again because you know how good I am at this, right? Because I've been working with her for 6 months on this now. So Enchanted Hearts, Alzheimer's and Dementia Association.
Yes.
And we are having a party. And this is going to be, I know, I'm so excited. This is going to be on October the 30th. And we have relocated out now to the Hilton, right? The Hilton Airport, San Antonio. And we are going to have fun. It's a gala. So a gala, I had somebody ask me last night that said, you know, do I have to dress up for this? I'm like, okay.
Please do. Please do.
So, anyway, but welcome. I'm glad to have you on again.
Awesome. So grateful to be back. It's always great to be with Dr. Pinkston.
Thank you. We've only been giggling for a half an hour now, so we're kind of giddy. You'll have to forgive us here. It's all good. So this gala, what are we doing? Why are we doing this?
So, as you know, Enchanted Hearts Alzheimer and Dementia Association was established after my grandmother passed with Alzheimer's. And so this year we're honoring caregivers. There's a big thing with COVID. You know, there's so many nurses and doctors, and thank you so much for what you do, my friend. And so that's what we're doing. We're going to honor caregivers. Caregiver burnout is very real.
Absolutely.
So individuals that are taking care of individuals with Alzheimer's, this is a whole other journey, you know.
Exactly.
And so the majority of the people never encounter Alzheimer's, but for those that do, you know, there's mostly the small women taking care of their husbands and things like that. You're taking care of your loved one who no longer remembers you. They become combative. You have to place them in nursing home. And then we know there's no cure for Alzheimer's. So the ultimate...
You watch them disappear.
Right before your eyes. And there's nothing that you can do for them. And that is the most painful part.
Right.
Because there's nothing you can do.
Exactly. So, you know, we do focus a lot on the patient. And really, at this point, there isn't much we can do except keep them comfortable. But who keeps them comfortable? And there's not a lot of resources. Really, I think the thing I have seen 20 years now in doing work at the clinic and seeing, you know, taking care of patients, the caregiver is the one that suffers.
Yes.
Their health suffers. Their psychological health suffers. And I spend more time on the caregiver than I do the actual patient.
Absolutely.
And there's just so limited resources. So this gala is going to be for the caregiver. And I love that.
Absolutely. We're going to have an amazing time.
Yes.
So one caregiver will win a 5-day, 4-night trip to Cancun, and that's just free.
And I was invited to go with them. So.
Right.
Get out of here.
So they're going to win spa gift cards. They're going to win restaurant gift cards. They'll win a night out on the town on us. They'll receive a free limo ride to a restaurant. And the great thing is, if you attend the gala, then we'll have a organization there that will care for your loved ones so that you can have a great time.
Exactly.
And then for those that are chosen to win the free night out on the town, we will also have an organization who will watch your loved one so that you can get away for that me time.
Which is
It's going to be a lot of fun for those caregivers. So anyone that is a caregiver needs to come out or visit that website.
Well, and so we're going to give that a couple times during the show here because I want everybody to really, not only am I passionate about it because I get to talk, so I actually get to give a speech.
So excited!
So I'll get a little stage time, and that'll be fun. I'm very excited about that. Please, I'm very excited. I'm very grateful for this. But it is something I'm very passionate about, too. So my ex-mother-in-law, I'll call her, she's really still my mother-in-law, greatest woman on earth, suffers dementia. She's still with us, but she is, with us, but not, you know how it is. And so I'm very passionate about that with her. I just lost a patient in the last couple of days to Alzheimer's, and I have been very active about getting her on hospice, but getting her husband taken care of, who was, her caretaker and all. So we worked very hard at that. And so I do have a lot of passion about this. So I want people to go to the eheartsada.org. So ehearts, has an S there, ADA, or so, eheartsada.org. That would be better, right?
Yeah.
Why didn't you tell me that before? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Eheart, no, you just let her figure it out. She'll figure it out. eheartsada.org. So that is where you'll go. And, in order to do this, we need people to sign up and come, first of all, and attend, but we need people to nominate a caretaker.
Absolutely.
Nominate yourself. Really, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yes.
Nominate yourself. Nominate somebody,
And that's the biggest thing that we're looking for, because we really do want to give back to the caregivers. Yes. So you have the ability to nominate yourself or a caregiver, just like you said. So you go to the website and you pick the tab, and we try to make this as user-friendly as possible. Yes. So you just click on the tab, nominate a caregiver, and it just asks you, if it's for yourself or someone else. You tell us your name, how long you've been taking care of that person, and then you tell us your story.
Right.
And so we'll choose 5 individuals from there. And so we really just want people to be able to open up. We really want to enlighten our society and those that will be in the audience of what this person goes through.
Yes.
Like, we'll have a professional opinion, which will be from Dr. Pinkston. And, you'll get to tell us from that medical standpoint what Alzheimer's look like. Yes. We'll have from a caregiver standpoint, so you can know the emotional roller coaster that they're on. We'll have a point of view from a person who's the daughter or son of someone who had Alzheimer's. So we're going to give different perspectives so that everyone know how hard this journey can be.
Exactly. And it is. God bless them.
Yes.
So, so many going through it. But this is to honor you. So again, it is the eheartsada.org. So go. Now, you can also be a vendor. So if you have a business that you want to promote, you think, does well in this category, anything really. I can't see anything that doesn't apply. So for a business or an organization, you can also go to the same website and sponsor. There's some very affordable sponsorships.
Absolutely.
And if you are a large organization, go up on that sponsorship and help. This is for a really good cause. This is also not coming from a foundation that takes 90% of the money and takes 10% and applies it to people. This is a foundation that truly honors and helps people. And so really I want everybody to come out and support Jacqueline on all this, and all of us on all this. Okay. So again, it's October 30th. That is a Saturday, 7 p.m. Dress your Sunday best, as Grandma used to say. But no, I decked out, man. This is the first time I ever get to be a beautiful dress. And,
I know. COVID has had us so restricted. I know. I have so many outfits in my closet with it.
That wasn't.
I have so many outfits in my closet with the tag still on it. I'm so excited about this night. I am very, very excited about this night. But the vendors, we really do want everyone to come out to be a vendor, especially if you are in the memory care industry.
Sure.
If you are in a assisted living facility, a memory care facility, home health, adult daycares, respite centers, things like that, because most people don't know what resources are available to them.
Yes.
And so that's the perk of being able to be a vendor at that event.
Yes.
So those vendors, and we're asking the vendors to bring a gift, and we're going to present that gift to an individual that we're going to have raffle tickets. So, we always got to have a lot of fun. And people love freebies, right? We love to receive freebies.
Sure.
So we're going to have the vendors bring a gift and come out. But the perk of being a vendor for the evening is everyone, whether someone stops at your table or not, you will have mic time.
Right.
So you'll get to talk about your organization, the services that you offer, and everyone is there will know you as a resource. Yeah. Absolutely. So that's what we want to do. We want to educate. Education, I'm huge on education. So we're going to educate the public on what resources are available, and that is one of the biggest needs.
That is. Well, and bringing up COVID too, we are very respectful and honor the fact that COVID is out there. It is a gala. It is a get-together. We have all decided that this is the year that we are to go on with our lives and try to do the best we can. We are going to honor, though, the fact that we've got to be cautious and careful.
Absolutely.
So this is not just a free-for-all. I don't want you to get any lash, or us to get any lashback at all about it, because we are going to take precautions. So I want people to feel safe in doing that, of course. And so, these, speaking of freebies, so we decided to do a freebie, didn't we? So what are we doing? What are we doing?
So we will have, someone is going to win 2 free tickets to the gala. So if you're watching the show, listening to the show, show. We want to make sure that you connect with Dr. Pinkston, and you will win that. I don't know what she's going to set up. With protocol, you just call her if it's a first come, first served basis. But we will have those 2 tickets there with Dr. Pinkston. So she's going to provide her email, and then you guys just call in. And so this is the thing, we just really want to be a blessing to give back. Not the tickets are $65, but for those that can't, we don't want that to limit them from coming.
Exactly.
We're super excited for that. I know that everyone loves you, and hopefully they're going to call in to get their tickets.
Yeah, well, we will. What I'll do, I think the best way to do is both the website and email. So you can actually access the email off the website. So drpbetterlife.com. And access the email through that. But it's contact@drpbetterlife.com. So that makes it easy, drpbetterlife.com. And so please, we will have 2 tickets, and I'll put some on the website this weekend and really honor this, because this is truly something that I'm very excited about. Also, then, I know you've got some other things coming up later in the year too, right? Or at the turn, anything else that you're doing?
Yes.
Or?
Well, with the foundation, the Jacqueline Smith Foundation, so we'll have our Thanksgiving food drive that will be coming up on November the 20th. That will be located at VFW Post 76. And so last year we fed 65 veteran families. This year we're going to feed 300. And so it's a huge difference, but we always want to go above and beyond. So we're going to open up that process the first week in October, and we just want to be a blessing to our community.
Absolutely, and you are
Thank
growing
so
much and getting out there, and it's just been exponential for you, and I'm very, very happy about that.
Super excited.
You are
Thank
a good
you.
person. You've got a great heart. Lots of great things going on. So good. That's a big jump in veteran numbers. 300, my friend. That is amazing.
Absolutely. So last year, people were kind of finding out about the event last minute, and so right after, people said, let us know next year. We're totally on board. Let us know. And that's just kind of what's happening.
Right.
The community is coming together, and this thing is growing, and it's showing.
Right. It's great. Which needs to happen. There's been a lot of division, a lot of divisiveness, and it's time. We need to.
There's a huge need. And COVID is still very present. So there's a lot of individuals that are still suffering financially and things like that. So it's going to help. Absolutely.
Is it 20% of businesses closed?
Absolutely.
That's small business. And that's not Amazon, Walmart, nothing against them, because I use them all the time. But it's like, but that really, it's small business. It's people that use means out there that, are getting shut down. It's really been very difficult for everybody. So a little bit more about Alzheimer's, though, because that's what we're honoring today, and definitely caretaker. I don't know if you have, I wanted to bring up something that I recommend to my patients and have for I don't know how long, very long time. It's a book, actually, called The 36-Hour Day. So it's the 3-6-hour, and I think it's HR, not spelled out, day. And if you go to Amazon and you just put 36-hour day on there, it'll pop right up.
Okay.
And it is a book specifically for Alzheimer's and dementia caregivers, and it's about the caregiver.
Oh, nice.
And so it is. It's kind of a directorial in a way. It's how to feel and honor your feelings and work through your feelings and about guilt or anger, the things that people go through, how to take care of yourself better. I think it also has some good resources to it. And I know they're not local. So, but I want people to know about that, because I tell my patients all the time. But I tell them about this book if they are taking care of a loved one with cancer, or any other diseases, chronic illnesses, where you just become that caretaker role. It's a great book for that. So 36-hour day.
Awesome. I'll start recommending that as well.
It's a great book. The author, God bless her, I can't even remember. It's there goes my brain again. But but it's a fantastic book, and it's been out for a very long time. It's updated frequently with all the information.
That's awesome, and that's really what a lot of individuals need, just direction, because they don't know where to go to look for those things, or how to just kind of control those feelings. With us at Enchanted Hearts Alzheimer and Dementia Association, I teach an 8-hour seminar, Alzheimer's disease and dementia care seminar. And so we teach about understanding the disease, understanding the behaviors, like even end of life care.
Right.
And so it's a very informative seminar, and you get a notebook that's required for the class, and it's packed with a lot of great information. So, and it really kind of helps the caregiver to understand about your attitude, your behaviors, how to address that patient in a calm, a manner, just in case that person is having behaviors, how to de-escalate that situation, or how to, if you don't know, like when they stop talking,
right?
If you don't know how to get them engaged and things like that, the only way, and the medical industry is having a hard time with this right now because there's such a high turnover rate.
Yes.
And so the only way to effectively be able to care for these individuals is if you get to know those individuals. But if you're there and there's a racial slurs, you get jumped on and they're shorthanded, if
Right.
you have one hall for 36 people and one patient or one caregiver, it's an uphill battle. Those people are walking out and you're getting paid $9, $10 an hour. What's my incentive to stay?
Exactly.
I know that I'm going to be the only one on the floor. I'm coming in for $10 an hour and then the nurses aren't going to help me.
Right.
So there's a really huge thing, and this is why it's so important for us to honor those caregivers.
And yes, bless their little hearts.
Yes,
So-
they're
so
overworked
excited.
and underpaid. And I myself started out as a CNA, so I know what it's like to be
in the
on the
trenches.
floor, to work on floor. Girl, yes, I do
Exactly.
understand,
Yes.
so, and they're the foundation.
Right.
They are the foundation of the organization. The doctors are not on the floor caring for those patients. The nurses are not caring for those patients. It's the CNAs and those caregivers.
Right, exactly.
They are the
So,
backbones, and they're the one that get overlooked.
Oh, that is so wonderful. Your passion is huge. That's amazing, dear. I'm so proud. I'm so proud to be a part of this. So, well, I know we are going to take a short break here in a second, so let me throw this in one more time for the Ehearts, SADA.org. And I'm so sorry, right? We're all laughing.
She's like super excited about this. Ehearts, S-A.
Ehearts, SADA.org. I'm sure that everybody out there knows that better than I do.
I'm going to start using that. I'm going to start capitalizing on that.
Oh my goodness, but yes, get on board. Now, the seminar that you just talked about is on that website as well.
Absolutely.
So if
You
you're
can go on and
interested in that
schedule.
website, then you can go schedule there. I noticed that too. It's a great website. So it's not
Yes.
just for this gala, it is for
Right.
information widespread. So, yeah.
Yes.
Well, we are going to take a short break and then come back, talk a little bit more about Alzheimer's and hopefully not giggle quite as much, but but we are so happy and honored to have Jacqueline here today, and be right back. Thank you. The term beauty is only skin deep takes a new meaning when you find a medical spa that works one-on-one with your individual needs in a safe, relaxing atmosphere. And with medical spa on every corner, why would Dolce Beauty and Laser be different? Owner Lisa Trinquier has designed the ultimate medical spa experience. Botox fillers, laser hair removal, facials, weight loss, body sculpting lasers, an infrared sauna, and more, your body and anti-aging experience is waiting. Our injector specialist has greater than 10 years of experience, more than any other injector in San Antonio. And with me, Dr. Marianne Pinkston, as medical director, we provide the ultra-innovative experience. Go to dolcebl.com, that's DOLCEBL.com, and contact us for a free consult and 10% off your first service. Call 210-686-0505. We are located off I-10 on Camp Bullis Road in North San Antonio at 6865 Camp Bullis Road. Hey there, welcome back. We are awfully giggly this morning, but it's fun. This is nice. I like to have fun. I liked the thought of having fun, which is what we are going to do at this grand gala. And so we're talking about the Ehearts, Alzheimer's and Dementia Association this morning, and you are presenting a grand gala for caregivers.
Yes.
Of patients who take, or people who take care of patients' Alzheimer's and dementia. And so we are going to discuss a little bit about resources too, because not only do we have the gala, and I'm going to say the website one more time. So it's the Ehearts.org.
Yes.
And and so I want everybody to go there and look. There's plenty of resources though from that, not just for the gala, which we want everybody to join. But what other resources do you have?
So we're also teach CPR. So if your loved one, if something happens to your loved one, you're able to take care of business. We do have consultations. So if you had your mom at home and you didn't want to put her in a nursing home or a personal care facility, we could come out and help you modify your home so that it's a safe environment for your loved one. So we provide activities on the go. So a lot of people we encourage use it until you lose it. And so we're able to come out with COVID precautions still. And then just kind of, it's like exercises, it's brain games, because that's the main thing, is keeping the brain active.
Gotcha.
And so we do that. The placement, if you are considering putting your loved one in a nursing home or personal care facility, we can schedule tours. We do partner with different facilities here in San Antonio. And I take that very serious. If I would not place my mom there, I would not place your mother there. These places are great places. There are RNs that's, over it, people that's over hospice. And, so it's just a great thing. So it's a great place, if you do decide that. And it's very hard. It's very hard. No one wants to lose their independence. And so that's one of the big things that we focus on, though. Yeah. So, we offer those services as well.
Gosh, that is great. I don't know how you do all of this and manage your life and your world. You've got so many wonderful things going on for people. Now, is this an insurance thing? Is there a cost to this? And because I know people are thinking, well, I'll call, but it's probably too expensive. I can't afford it. Or so how is that?
So for the CPR classes, there's $50 per person, and if it's an organization, if they have 10 or more, then there's a group discount, corporate discount that you'll receive.
Gotcha.
For the Alzheimer's,
for the CPR. I mean, that's what they charge for CPR.
Right, and some people are $75, $65, $75. So yes, and then for the Alzheimer's disease and dementia care seminars, you usually have a lot of nurses, executive directors, everyone but the caregiver comes on to take it. A few caregivers come on, but mostly the people that are in positions of authority. Those classes are $195 per person. If you work for an organization, most organizations just pay for the employees to be able to come out.
Nice.
And so if you do a consultation, the consultation is absolutely free. Great. You kind of tell us if what's going on with your loved one, and we'll establish if we're a good fit for you. Sometimes I could just go out, just to kind of depending on what it is. If your loved one is suffering with sundowners or something, I can give you pointers. There's no cost for that. It's not a get-rich-quick thing like that.
No,
the whole thing is to be able to make sure you're able to provide the level of care that's needed for your loved one.
Exactly. And so that's what I want people to understand. Because this is not this is not a business scheme of sorts. This is really a very passionate, heartfelt attempt to get out and get people taken care of and resources. So
absolutely.
I just want to make sure that everybody knows that. So it is Eheart, SADA.org. And so go on. And there's for all those resources, for the $65 ticket to come out and see us, for several sponsorships.
Absolutely.
To have a booth, to have a booth was how much?
To be just a regular vendor is $65.
Okay.
And if you wanted to be a sponsor, where you come in, you receive free tickets. Well, you get your reserved VIP tickets, which means you got professional seating, you have preferred seating up front, and then you can get your company's name depending on what level of sponsorship you decide to choose. You can get your company's information onto the evening program. We have partnered with SA Monthly magazine, so I'm super excited about that. You and I have both been featured in that magazine, and it is a very
named me an editor, and I'm so pleased. So I get to write editorials, and somebody gets to listen to my opinion on something.
So it's absolutely amazing. SA Monthly magazine is a very prestigious magazine, and so depending on which sponsorship you choose, you'll be featured in that magazine. You can also be a presenter at the event as well. So if you have an organization, that organization can receive a full page sponsorship, a half a page sponsorship, fourth page sponsorship, just kind of whatever you choose. But the whole thing is for those individuals to be highlighted, because individuals are going to take those programs with them when they leave.
Exactly.
And now, not only did I listen to those resources that I'm going to forget about, but I have it in my hand so that I can look at it as well. And so a lot of people are visual, so that's great.
And since we're honoring caregivers, we're inviting caregivers, and so caregivers are walking out with that in their hand. And so that is that's a great resource.
Absolutely. And caregivers will the caregivers going to receive prizes as well. So we'll have the raffle tickets. We'll be calling out different raffle numbers, so everyone is going to be winning continuously. And then we also have a raffle ticket where you can go onto the website. It's $50, and someone else will win another 5-day, 4-night trip to Cancun. And so $50 for the raffle.
Can I sign up for the raffle?
Yeah, you just go online.
I can do that.
You just go online and click for the raffle.
I don't put an alias or anything. So you have to be present to win. I'll be like, that's me.
You do. So we're going to choose that night, and we will be selling the raffle tickets that night as well. So we're hopefully, someone else gets to get away. And these are compliments of our sponsors at Big Shot Travel. So we're super excited for that.
That is awesome.
So a little bit about you before. I would like to ask you a question as well. So we know I chose you because you have a huge heart. I just absolutely love what you do. And so I'm so grateful that you accepted the invitation to be our speaker of the evening. But what is it that you love the most about Alzheimer's? Why are you so passionate about giving back and coming on board?
It is about my patients and the caregivers a lot. I mean, I have patients who have had Alzheimer's, and I had a mother-in-law who had Alzheimer's, and so I'm passionate about everything I do. I just kind of have so many different things I put my heart into, but this is a big one because of knowing people, but watching people die of Alzheimer's and succumb to it, you should say, is a very, very difficult thing to watch. And watching the caregivers, it just at some point really went deep with me to watch our families, do it with the mother-in-law and patients. And I just, it's a hard thing to watch. People need help, and they don't get a lot of help, and that's what really pulled at my heart. So absolutely. But,
and you're being a caregiver yourself.
Right.
This is on a daily basis,
Absolutely.
Where individuals are coming to you expecting you to be the light in their darkness, and sometimes you can help with that, and sometimes you cannot. And for those that we cannot, we take it home. I'm a nurse of over, I've been in the medical field over 20 years, and we try to separate, but some of that you take home. And how does that feel as a doctor, knowing that, you've done all you can do and it's not enough?
I just need to make sure that I'm able to rest at night with my soul, and just make sure that I can give them everything I can. I can give resources. I can take calls in the middle of the night. I can, provide things like this. I get to speak. I get to, be online and do all these things. That is just all I can do. And so I just have to forgive myself sometimes that I can't do more. But really, it's just as long as people, like a patient told me yesterday, said, you actually talked to me. You looked me in the eye. It wasn't 10 minutes on the computer and out of here. And she goes, I just appreciate that. I told her, I said, honey, that's my job. And that's the way I approach it.
It means a lot.
Not everybody does. So
it means a lot, because a lot of doctors, when you go into the room, they come in, they don't even look at you. They're typing for the first 5 minutes, and then they ask you a couple of questions. They might listen to your heart, and then they're gone.
That's right.
So it really makes a difference.
Thank you.
That rapport. And that is why we're so grateful to have you to come out, because you give so much as well.
And
so am I. I can't wait to get cute.
Yeah, absolutely, for sure. Well, we have killed our time here, my love. Can you believe it? That's the fastest 7 minutes in radio. So eheartsada.org, and come out, have a great time with us, and thank you, everybody. And next time I'm gonna have her on again. It's fun. Thank you.
Awesome.